Hey there, I have a reminder to make manifesting fun. I manifested a $65 check last week. The $65 was a premium return from my auto insurance company. And the dollar amount is not really the focus of the story, but the check itself is. The story starts out with a lapse in my auto insurance. I have it on auto pay and neglected to update the payment information when my credit card expired. Oops, life happens. When I called to reinstate it, the amount I was told over the phone was different than the amount on the notice they sent me about reinstating it. Now, when the amount I was told on the phone was higher than what the notice said, I assumed it was because I had waited too long and the amount went up for whatever reason. I didn't even ask the agent about it. Insurance reinstated successfully. Yay! Now, on another front, and I promise that these will tie together. My dad, who is retired, has a habit of saying, "Is there a check?" when he gets the mail. And he's not really expecting a check in the mail, but it's a little game that he plays when the mail comes in. On one of the occasions when I heard him ask if there was a check, I remember thinking it would be fun to get a random check. Fast forward some time. I don't really know exactly how long, but let's say 2 to 3 weeks. My dad is playing his little check game in the mail and says to me, "It looks like you got a check." I was definitely not expecting a check and thought maybe it was some kind of junk mail promotion, offering a loan or something along those lines. And so when he handed me the envelope, I noticed it was from my insurance company, and the $65 for the amount the check was in, was the difference between the amount on the reinstatement notice and the amount I paid when I called to reinstate it. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is because getting a check in the mail was a reminder that when we treat manifesting like a game, it makes it fun. And here are the manifesting principles involved in this story. I had a thought something like it would be fun to get a random check in the mail. Then I went about my life with no attachment or even a second thought about a random check coming. No continued wishing or dwelling whether I was going to get it or not, when it would come, if it would come, what the amount would be, etc. And I was thrilled when the check came in. When I opened it, you would have thought I won the lottery or something because it was fun. This was such a beautiful gift and reminder from the universe to bring more fun back into my day-to-day life. This reminder was important because I realized that I had gotten caught up in the how of manifesting and focusing so much on establishing systems and the doing of having a business. This was a reminder that I was making things much harder than they had to be. So since this reminder and this event, I have started incorporating or finding ways to intentionally incorporate fun in my day. Dance and music are my go-tos to instantly infuse fun in any situation. I've gone back to taking dance breaks during the day. I actually shared a story on my social media a while back of me doing this Charleston on one of those dance breaks. And I have included dance class workouts a couple of days a week for my morning exercise. I have been also listening to fun and energizing music, and I've even found a Disney songs Pomodoro playlist on Spotify for the times where I need to focus on a specific task, and I use the Pomodoro method. I also used tiles out on the patio as hopscotch squares, which was just silly but fun. So if you have also gotten caught up on the how of manifesting and are too focused on the doing, I invite you to intentionally incorporate fun into your day. The simplest way that I think to do this is to move your body like a kid and do random fun shit throughout the day. Wiggle your butt, put your arms out and spin, skip, or maybe play hopscotch on the sidewalk or with some random squares on the ground. And let me know how it goes for you. Moving on to moon melodies. This week, we go from a waning crescent moon to a Virgo new moon, which will be on Wednesday, September 14th. How big can you dream leading up to the new moon? And then think about and then think about what it is you want to harvest: abundance, love, freedom, etc., and set intentions based on how that will feel. And so for give this a try this week, try this activity to help make manifesting fun. This is also a great activity to keep in your toolbox. It's one that I go back to often in times like this, where I get this reminder. It's fun, it's easy, and you need to get back to that. So start with the phrase that goes like something like, start with a phrase, wouldn't it be fun to, and then you fill in the blank with something that you really have no attachment to, and that is something that can happen as part of your day-to-day life. For example, here are some ideas. Wouldn't it be fun to get a great parking spot? Wouldn't it be fun to get a free cup of coffee? Wouldn't it be fun to get a random check in the mail like I did? Wouldn't it be fun to manifest a quarter? Simple little things that you can have fun with and that will excite you. And then as you're saying that, or as you're thinking it, maybe you're thinking it as you're driving in the car, or, so anywhere in the elevator, wherever it is, these thoughts pop into mind, or intentionally think about them. And then as you say them or as you're thinking them, feel as best as you can how fun and exciting it will be, and get excited to see how it manifests. Just have the thought on the elevator ride and the car ride, and then, go on about your day. And if it pops back up, then feel back into it again, right? Or in moments that you feel kind of down or tired or blah, use your statement. Think about how fun it will be and focus on that little random manifestation and get excited to see how and when it will show up, because there's no attachment to this. It's not going to make or break a financial situation, nothing like that. It's simply a fun manifesting game. And then you can use that and carry that as best you can, that energy, into the bigger manifestations. So check this out. There is going to be links below. You can grab the Manifesting Me with the Moon course. Let's see. Oops, I messed up that part. You can grab the Manifesting with the Moon course at the link below. Combine the Virgo new moon's precision with your personal magic to set intentions for what you want to harvest this lunar cycle and through the last few months of the year. Let the zodiac guide your journey to becoming the best version of you. Don't just wish upon a star. Make the universe your co-conspirator in success, in manifesting the life that you desire. This is a DIY course that you can start with and jump in at any time. Start with any new moon, and that you can use over and over to help you set intentions as we move through the zodiac. I will be adding the Virgo playlist on Wednesday, which is the day before the new moon. And that'll be just in time to help you feel into your intentions using music aligned with the Virgo energy. So you can find the link and down below in the description. And next in line, do you want a manifestation oil blend roller? This is a perfect way to let scent from essential oils help you feel into your intentions and connect with the moon, because the roller comes with either labradorite or moonstone chips inside. The oils in the blend come from Young Living, and they are Valor, Abundance, Lavender, and Envision. These are all amazing manifesting traits, and the scents will help you tap into those feelings, and you can use them intentionally, carry it with you, or have it available, at your desk or in your bag. And so right now, I have a couple of empty, unmade ones, one with moonstone chips and one with labradorite chips. And so it is first come, first serve. If they go, then I can also pre-order additional ones and have them made and sent out by next week. So if you're interested in one, even if you're watching this is a caveat that's not in the newsletter. Even if you're watching this in the future, message me at vision, VISION, at bluemoonmanifestations.com and let me know you're interested, or if you have any questions about getting the oils or using the oils, or, or getting a roller. And so the last couple things, last week, I actually uploaded 2 episodes to the Rockstar Manifestors podcast. You can watch and listen to that right here on YouTube. And the first episode last week on September 5th was Freddie Mercury's birthday. And I shared on the podcast episode some lessons that can still be learned from him. So you can find that here and the link below. The second episode is a bonus episode in which I shared my story of events that occurred a year ago on September 7th of 2022, a year ago, and how the universe answered my request in a very dramatic way. I also share the lessons that I've learned and updates, from that experience. And the title, just to kind of catch your attention, is When the Universe Sent the Police to Set Me Free. It's a quick episode, so check it out. You will also find it here on YouTube, and you can find the link below. And lastly, tomorrow, which is September 12th of 2023, you can catch live or catch the replay of the Virgo new moon and Libra season live that I will be doing. You can join live or catch the replay in the Moon Manifesting Rockstars Facebook group, or right here on YouTube. Either one, live or the replay. And it's all about the working with the new moon, intentions that you might set. It's a great time for Q&A if you have specific questions that you would like feedback or answers on. So those replays remain available. And the live is going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 2 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, September 12th. So that's it for this week's newsletter, guys. And I will see you next week. Have a great one.